Yo, 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 we back. We back again, part two. We ain't get a chance to finish this divisional round. Let's get right into it, man. I want to say what's up to the guys. B, what's going on?
What's up, homie?
Mac, what's the deal?
What's going on? Let's get into these Eagles versus these Rams.
And tell them what's going on. You back at it.
Let's go. Let's talk about it.
All right. We was touching on that Eagles and Rams game. Mac, you want to touch on that? What you looking like? What we looking like?
Yeah, what I want to see from Hurts is more slants to AJ Brown over the middle. One, I don't need Hurts to have a 300-yard passing game and stuff like that. I just need them to do a little something to be more balanced and disrupt what the Rams got going on. But looking at the last time, Saquon Barkley against the Rams, week 12, he ran for 26 carries, 255 yards, and two touchdowns, and caught four passes for 47 yards. So that's another thing to look at. And also, Matthew Stafford is predicted bad weather. And me and B talked about this. He said Stafford is stone cold in the bad weather. But the stats prove different. He's 1-8 when it comes to bad weather.
He didn't have
Okay,
the
so we're gonna
receivers
see
he
how
got
he's
now.
doing Philly.
He didn't have the receivers he had then.
True. Also true. I give you that. But also I'm looking at Eagles O-line versus Rams defensive line. Because Rams got a young defensive line and they hungry. But Eagles, hey, we a stone wall. We ain't hey, young bucks, we gonna back them out. And
Um,
then you got AJ versus the cornerbacks. I think AJ, swole Batman, is gonna get it done. And even in a snow game, we're gonna rely heavily on Saquon, but we still gonna get some passes off that them guys ain't used to doing. I need Hurts to throw it up and at least give him a 50-50 ball to get
Back.
it.
we
And
definitely.
AJ
Back.
Brown and them, they can get it. Now, Nicole Cup and um Cup and Nakua, we're gonna have to handle them on defense because they are a problem.
Yeah. Shit. The Rams.
I look back. Well, one
Go
more
ahead.
point.
Go ahead.
I look back to 2013, LaShawn McCoy, when he had the franchise till Saquon broke it against Detroit with that run game with 217 yards over there in that game.
Oh yeah. I think the Rams defensive line too small for our guys, man. Last game we played them, we pushed them around, man. We was doing anything we wanted to do with them guys. Like
Right.
you said, Saquon Barkley had 255 yards rushing, two touchdowns. You know, this the playoffs. He might not get all that, but he's still gonna get a big chunk of that. I think
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts was 179 yards, one touchdown. AJ Brown had six receptions this time. I mean, last game, and he had 109 yards with a touchdown. Um, I think we need to do the same thing, run the ball. That's the solution. You know what I'm saying? That's been our game plan all year. If you can't stop it, keep doing it. It is what it is at this point. We're in the postseason. Run the ball. This is what it's all about in the postseason. You got to run the ball. That's
Right.
what win.
Exactly.
The defense. We still got the number one defense in the game right now. We lost N'Kobe Dean. That's a big hit, but we should we
Yes.
should we should be good. Our back end is good with these young boys back there. We still got the veteran Slay. We got Jaden Carter, considered one of the best in the game right now, defensive tackles. I think we're gonna take care of business. Jaden Carter and them boys up front gonna disrupt everything. And
Mm-hmm.
then it was said that they asked Lane Johnson about the Rams last week. They got 9 sacks on the Minnesota Vikings. Lane Johnson said, "Who the hell you think this is? He's not getting no 9 sacks against our line. So
Hell no.
that's not happening. So it is what it is. I know this is a feel-good story for the Los Angeles Rams with the wildfires and all that, but this ain't the feel-good story is gonna end tomorrow. It
We
is
putting
over
all the
with.
fires out.
it is over with tomorrow. The feel good story, it's all good.
Yeah.
We give our condolences to everybody that lost their lives over there in the wildfires and everything, everybody that lost their homes. You're not going to take this
Facts.
to the media saying that, the Rams, feel good team. This is the team now because of the wildfire.
Game is still the
No,
game.
that's
They
not
have fires
happening.
every year.
No, you're going home tomorrow. Get your bags ready. Come on to Philly. You might as well keep the bus warmed up, keep the plane warmed up, whatever you came down there on. Your ass is going home and you're staying home. You're not moving on. Martell, it's on you.
Yeah. I mean, so I thought about this thing a little bit at the top, like just focusing on y'all. Like you said, I think both of y'all hit good points as far as from what y'all team going to do. They smaller than y'all. You know what I'm saying? Start there in the trenches, right? You start
Yeah.
there. They're smaller than y'all.
Right.
Rams have a more pass focused type of front seven with speed. And you already know, y'all called it out. Y'all got one of the best offensive lines in the league outside. I mean, between you and Buffalo. And maybe you could throw probably Baltimore in there a little bit. But that's that. Uh, the other thing is they come into they a West Coast team, man. They're a sunny team, man. That's big. And I think it's like a 4-hour layover for them to coming over here, getting the energy up, all that wildfire stuff. I mean, the stuff that they taking care of from a home perspective, right? I
Yeah.
think the energy that they have from that, they all left on the field with Minnesota in that Arizona game, that Minnesota game, right? Because you had that energy. That was we had this situation. Let's use that to push us through with Minnesota again. Now, Matthew Stafford is a dog in the playoffs, from what I understand, in regards to that. But then you couple that with the cold weather, it could get iffy out there. Then Saquon, man, I think y'all ran team wise like over 351 yards, something like that, like total. Man, you could cut that in half and y'all still, locked in and from a running game. You start with the running game. People, I heard a lot about Jalen this week over the course of the social media and stuff like that. Social media, the shows, but the faculty, all of that. My man is a game manager. That's a good thing because he ain't turning over the ball. He know what he needs. He's a winner. Put it like that. He
Right.
knows when to push the ball. Now you can say, yeah, he ain't pressing that much. Obviously, we know what he did in the Super Bowl. We know he could throw that thing. After that comment by AJ Brown, what they do the next game? They can throw it. I ain't even worried about that. Y'all a complete team, bro. And then that damn boy Jalen Carter.
Exactly.
Look, like he coming from my boy, 9-5. Like as far as like talent, like he's the next. You know what I'm saying? So I think y'all, I give y'all the nod. I don't see both of the top two seeds losing over this weekend. So with that being said, I give y'all the win. 30, I say 30-21.
Okay.
Oh,
That's my prediction.
I didn't predict the score. Let me go 34-21. 34-21.
All right.
I got 35-17.
All right, we still all in the rim.
Yeah.
What you got to say, B?
I already said my prediction.
Oh,
What
you
was your
did.
score?
Already, you
What was
did.
your
You
score
did.
Yeah,
again,
For the
B?
he went with
score?
the Rams.
Oh, 27-24 Rams.
Okay.
Mm,
Oh,
mm.
no.
I got 24-21 Ravens. I ain't give you that score.
Okay. Ravens score. Okay.
What about the Ravens score, Matt? We ain't get those.
Ravens, they playing the Bills, right?
Right.
And I picked the Bills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go 30. I'm gonna go 30-17.
Ravens game. If I can give you the score, I'm going 34-30 Ravens.
I got
You said 30 what?
34-30 Ravens.
Okay, all right.
24-17 Bills.
All right, so it's like split.
All right. And KC, Everybody got KC winning. I know
Yeah.
Martell said 27-17. We didn't get the other
Right.
scores from y'all.
Um, Going 24-17. KC.
All right. I'm gonna go 30. I'm gonna go 35-27.
Okay. And I'm gonna go 28-14, Kansas City.
All right.
All right, that's it for that. Um, we can touch on the Deion Sanders getting the interview.
Woo.
Well, it ain't got set up yet, but he talked to Jerry Jones about a potential head coaching position. How y'all guys feel about that?
So he gonna interview. That's the word. Okay. I mean, I think for me, it's a perfect storm in terms of like if Dion gets the job, you know what I mean? I think his aura would kind of put Jerry Jones in the back a little bit. You know what I mean? But then I think Dion said it, motivated man, which I think he could do. You know what I'm saying? The money's gonna be there. That's gonna be a surplus. I'm talking about the organization wise. So that's that. But motivated men and motivated boys, because it's totally two different aspects of that. I think he could do, but I think, you know what I mean? It could be. I think it'll be a touchy situation. He'll have that. I think it's a perfect storm. That's how I look at it. It could go either way. It could be a shit storm. Excuse my language. It could be a dew storm, or it could be a beautiful thing and a blessing. So that's how I look at it.
Okay. One thing Dion has said that he's not coaching in the NFL unless he's coaching his sons.
I see.
So I'm
That's
not seeing Shador going to the Dallas Cowboys, first of all.
true.
So that's where it stops and ends with me. That's the last thing we heard he said.
Mhm. That's fair.
So we can go off of that.
Um, I think if Dion takes the Dallas job, it's something already in place with Dak.
Right. Right. That's a good
Um,
point.
I think
True.
it's I think it's something already in place with Dak that they're going to trade Dak to one of those teams so Shador can be there.
Right.
Um,
Mm.
Also, Dion, Jerry Jones is a businessman.
Right.
Could he be doing this to try to make Colorado or some other college play Dion more money?
That's true.
You know, could it be
Fact.
that, oh, we want him. Okay, well, you got to pay him to keep him. You know,
Mm-hmm. Tit
that's
for
my
tat.
thought.
And
Yeah.
then real quick though, just to piggyback on B, I mean, outside of Ward and Shador, who was the real, like as far as quarterback, so that kind of double down on your point. He could probably trade him to the Titans, or you know what I'm saying. New England don't even need a quarterback, so you get one of you trade him, trade Dak, get that off. You know what I mean? And people going to respect his what is it? His acronym and his history as far as the NFL as being a starter and a winner. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
kind of where. So I see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a possible. But yeah,
Yes, sir.
go ahead, Nate.
And the Dallas Cowboys also has fired McCarthy. I know Brandon, you was telling me about how they did him. Um,
Mm,
Yes.
let me know how that happened. What happened?
So it was last week. The Bears had asked to interview McCarthy, and then Jerry Jones did not allow him to interview because he was still under contract to a certain time. Then you're thinking that he's not allowing him to interview with the Bears because he wants him back. And then as soon as he become a free agent, that same day, you get rid of him.
mm,
Mm.
That's some snake stuff right there. If you don't want
Yeah.
me, let me walk.
right.
Because he could have had an
Yeah.
interview for the Bears last week, but he just took it the last couple of days. So it's like you're trying to hold me down. You don't want me. Jerry Jones knows what he wants to do already. It's already in the plans.
Yeah.
And
And,
for
and
you to block a man that you don't want to get another opportunity, and this is
It's
one thing.
evil.
This is one thing, Nate, too. I was watching other day. The last Cowboys coaches, even going back to Bill Parcells, Wade Phillips, Jason Garrett, McCarthy.
Mm.
Have they ever got a job after they left for the Cowboys?
mm,
The answer is no.
Right.
no.
Hey, let me throw this in here.
Go ahead.
Yo, when you know why Jerry Jones got rid of Jimmy, right? After they had won, they had been winning
Because it was about
because he
Jimmy.
was jealous.
It was about Jimmy.
He was jealous. Everybody was talking
Jimmy
about Jimmy.
Johnson.
Nobody
Jimmy
was talking
Johnson
about
is the one
Jerry.
that made the trade with Herschel Walker to get all the Cowboys players that they got to help them win them 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And because Jimmy Johnson came from college, half of them he probably recruited, and he knew what they were going to be in the NFL.
And Jerry Jones was jealous.
Hmm.
It's terrible.
And also Kellen Moore for the offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles, he got an interview for Dallas as well. It was on a Zoom call on Friday yesterday. Um, it is what it is at this point. You know, he trying to get a head coaching position. He was with Dallas for a few years. He got
Right.
fired, and McCarthy took over with the offensive plays. Um, I think I think Kellen Moore should focus on what's going on right now, but I get it. I get it. It's
I
a
want Kellen
job.
Moore to get the job today, so he can't.
I
Hell
get
no.
it. It's a job position on the line. So you gotta get an interview.
Right.
Um, like we went to the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs a few years ago, and our offensive coordinator went to Arizona
And he's a
in the
defensive
midst of
coordinator.
the
Defensive
playoffs.
coordinator too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And he got that job in Arizona, but everybody was saying he should focus on the playoffs. He should focus on the Super Bowl.
Hey Nate, just to piggyback off that, people have been asking Cliff Kingsbury for an interview. He said, "I'm not interviewing after the playoffs.
Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
If you want
exactly.
me now, you gonna want me then."
Right. There
Exactly.
you
Yeah,
go.
You know
Exactly.
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Exactly. That's how I
Yeah.
feel too.
Right.
So
Exactly.
so he did the little interview, the little Zoom call with all the Joneses and everybody. So it is what it is at this
He
point.
said the Jones.
Yeah. I heard everybody was there. The daughter, the sons,
The
and
daughter,
everybody.
son, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody was
See,
there.
And a couple other teams he interviewed for too.
Yeah.
and,
So
ano- and another thing about that, like, so y'all know what it is. Jerry Jones like puppets who he could run over. Yes, man. The last non-yes man he had was Bills Parcells, who go stand up to that shit. Dion is one of those. Kellen Moore fits in the more McCarthy type of, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let you run a business.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the kind of the ironic part between the two candidates, if you will, that they're looking at. Is Jerry Jones gonna be able to kind of pipe down and let not don't hire a yes man, or who's gonna follow every little thing you say or whatever the case may be. So that's an interesting plot to it too between the two candidates that we're talking about
yeah,
in that style. Yeah.
yeah. And I'm gonna give y'all the draft order right now. Number one, Tennessee Titans. Number
Mm,
two, Cleveland Browns. Number three, New York Giants. Number
mm,
four, New England Patriots. Number
Hmm.
five, Jacksonville. Number six, Las Vegas. Number seven, New York Jets. Number eight, Carolina Panthers. Number nine, New Orleans. Number 10, Chicago Bears. Um,
You know what I love about that? You didn't say no Cowboys in that top 10.
and right. To give you that, they are number 12.
so, but check this out now. So this name in the top three, you say all quarterback hungry teams, the top three. I thought New England was in the top three. They're number four, but who you say? You said you bring it
Tennessee,
back. Uh-huh.
Tennessee number one,
Yep.
Cleveland Browns number two, New York Giants number three,
Oh,
and New England number four.
okay, bet. So now Dion, like I think somebody said Dion's before that. Dion was like, "What's my boy Hunter or Shador? I ain't going this no anyway." You know what I'm saying? Dang, he gonna put his toe in that situation. So, like I said, to what B said, it's three. You know, if Shador gonna go number one, you gonna go number one. I don't know. It's a head of test thing with that one for B.
Well, listen, real. So people are hating,
Uh-huh.
but if he said Tennessee would be fine with him,
Oh, he did? I didn't know that. I didn't.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But also people are hating. But then let's go back to the 2004 draft when the Manning dad told us, "Oh, they ain't playing in San
Right.
Diego." So I think Shador is going to go number one no matter what. But
Okay.
now what San Diego did, they picked Eli Manning and traded
Right.
him to the Giants and got draft picks, and they end up getting Sean Marion, Phillip Rivers, and LaDainian Tomlinson.
True.
So it went back even to that was the 82 draft class with John Elway. John Elway said if the coach drafted him, he was not going to play football. He was going to play baseball for the Yankees. They end up
Oh shit.
trading. Yeah.
Ooh.
They end up trading him. The Indianapolis Colts got the left tackle Henson, and John Elway went to Denver Broncos. So if I'm the number one draft pick, if Shador, I don't care if Dion don't want me to have his child.
I'm still
I'm
gonna
gonna draft
draft
him.
him.
I'm gonna draft him, and then we're gonna work something out. So I
Right.
think
Mhm.
Shador's gonna go where Dion wants him to go. And as a parent, he has that
Right.
right. If Eli Manning
Right.
daddy can do it, why can't
Right.
Deion Sanders do it?
Right.
Kobe did it.
Right. He did. That's true. He
Yeah.
Yeah.
did. He did.
He said on draft day, my son would not play for the San Diego Chargers if they draft him.
And just think about that. So then that if they do draft you though, that gives the Titans leverage just to say if Dallas was trying to trade after that fact. You know, that
That-
give them leverage in the whole situation a little bit, you know what I mean? So to kind of get what they
Yeah.
want, you know what I mean? So that's
But at
interesting.
the end of the day, if they draft him and you don't want to play, who you gonna play for?
Right.
You ain't gonna play
Right.
football.
Right.
That's right.
Hmm.
So I think that Dion has worked himself around good enough because the guy's doing a great job.
Facts. That's a fact.
You know what
True.
I'm saying? I think he's worked himself around good enough that he's going to put his son, and that's us as parents, going to put his son in the best position to be successful. And if you don't feel that this position is the best, why would you want your son to go there?
Right.
How can
And he
Archie
know how it
Manning,
works.
how can Archie Manning do it and I can't do it?
Right. Yeah,
Fact.
that's what I said. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Real talk. So now we're gonna get into the offensive rookie of the year
Mm.
candidates.
Well, that's easy work. That's easy. We ain't got to go into that.
Who you got?
We ain't, what, man, like, really? We ain't got to go into the offensive rookie of the year.
We got
And
Jaden
you ain't got
Daniels.
nobody.
We got
It's one
Jaden
person.
Daniels. We
That's
got
it.
Bo Nix.
Stop
And we
at Jaden
got
Daniels.
Brock Bowers.
No. You start with all you got to do
You
is say the first
gotta
name.
have extra people in there to compare him against to show how
Right.
great he is.
There you go.
One name. It's like Nate. It's like saying who's the best basketball player ever? Jordan.
And
Jaden
then
Daniels is the rookie of the year.
and look, and then you got others like LeBron James, Bo Nix,
Jordan.
Brock Bowers,
Jordan.
Tim Duncan.
Jordan.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Have I changed what I said yet?
he like
Jaden
a pit
Daniels.
bull. When he locked on, he locked on.
But
Jaden
look,
Daniels is the rookie of the year.
hey, look, Jaden Daniels, he gonna be rookie of the year, but
I
he
agree.
definitely will goddamn close that bitch out tonight
Yeah.
with a win.
Yeah.
No, hands
Yeah.
down. So he
Hey,
got it in my
listen.
he got it
Hey,
in my
I
Nate.
know. I know.
Nate.
Like real
Nate.
loud.
Nate. Go ahead,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead, go
No,
ahead.
I was about to say he did that last week because no rookie. I think they all rookies from the first round going into away games was 0-6. He did that last. He solidified that with that win, right? He
He
already that's
solidified
fact.
that.
It's this more
Listen,
glaring right now.
he
Yeah, he did.
solidified that when he came back and beat the and whoop. My bad. What's that team from Philadelphia? The Eagles.
Oh,
Uh,
look at him. Look
Hey,
at him.
uh,
Look
look.
at
so
him. What?
now,
Hey,
What?
look. Hey,
now,
B. Hey,
now,
B. Hey, B. All you
go,
gotta
go
do is, hey,
ahead.
look. All you gotta do is survive and advance tonight, and you'll
It's,
come on
Worry
back
about
to
your
us
game
again.
tonight.
Come
I
on
want,
back.
hey, what Mac say when he started off? Mac, what you want?
I want World War III, but worry about your game tonight.
Hey,
Yeah, worry about the
listen,
game.
listen. My game, my most important game is the next game. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, what this young man has done, and I think I told Mac, I think the end. We'll get to that in a minute. Let me hold that thought. Okay.
He
All
has
right.
been outstanding.
Okay. Hey Nate, we're going to defensive rookie of the year.
Go ahead. We got
Uh,
7 minutes.
all right.
Quinion Mitchell.
No.
He got verse.
I'm gonna just list the names they got. They got Burris. They do got Mitchell. They got Brandon Fisk, Mike Samersteele, the DB from the Redskins or Commanders, and Kalen Bullock. I think the boy Verse, what he
yeah.
did last week in the playoff game, good God Almighty, for the Rams. Y'all got to see him.
Yeah,
I'm
I saw
going Quinion Mitchell. What he been doing all season.
But Verse, man, listen, man,
he looked good. But
that
look
boy,
though, but guess what though?
talk to me.
They play us tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Quinion Mitchell got his first pick last week. He been shutting everybody down all season.
And
So
so, hold on. Back up on that now. He did do good against Scary Terry the first game. The
go ahead.
last game, Scary Terry put him back in his place.
I don't think he put him back in his
I
place,
ain't
but
gonna
he
say
did
put him
all
back in his
Yeah,
right.
place.
buddy.
Don't act like
Yeah,
that
he
Just
because
did.
showing they
first
ain't put him
game
back
he
in his
was
place.
shut
No,
down. He
no.
didn't have a one catch for 10 yards. So
Yeah,
um
there you
Second
go.
after
There
game,
we
you
get rid
go.
of them,
second game, Scary Terry had 88 yards and a touchdown. Should have had another one and made him look stupid on that route that he
you
ran
call
against him.
that putting somebody in their place for 80 some yards and half the game he wasn't even holding them?
Guess what though? That ain't my fault that you can't follow the wide receiver. That ain't my fault you play on one side of the field. If you a shutdown corner,
But you
you
saying he put
follow.
somebody in their place, and he ain't put nobody in their place then.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, when he scored a touchdown, what did he say to him? You're not ready, son.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh
The
man,
Am I
first
but he
game,
lying?
had
the
another
first
Hey,
game,
am I
interview.
Quinion
He said
lying?
Mitchell is saying, you're
Ballard.
not ready, son.
Okay.
10,
Hey,
10 yards,
He
one
gave him
catch.
the most
listen,
respect in the post interview.
I didn't say he didn't give him no respect. I didn't say that, boy. Have I ever said he won't good? But see, y'all keep talking about Quentin Mitchell, but if you go look at my rookie, he has the best stats of any rookie cornerback in the NFL right now. Go look it up right
But he
I
now.
been
don't know
shut.
about that.
Go
But
look
Our
it
guess
up.
rookie
what?
been
Nah,
shutting
hey,
him
Who's
Alfred,
down.
who
Y'all
in the
stars.
race?
go look
Who
it
in the
up.
race right now?
Go look it up.
Verse and Mitchell. When Mitchell win tomorrow, he still got some more games to play. So if
So
he rock out, if he gets some more
so I picked the
interceptions,
Rams. So when Verse win tomorrow, apologize, okay?
no.
I ain't
When we win
apologizing because he ain't
tomorrow,
gonna win.
when Quinion Mitchell get 2 interceptions tomorrow, then what y'all gonna say?
He had but one in
Bread
17
basket.
games.
So what? He'll get 2 tomorrow. And
Hey,
then we got 2 more games to play.
let's see what your homeboy got to say. Who the rookie of the year is?
Go ahead.
Let's get
What's
his
up?
chime in.
What's
Man,
up?
all that NFC East smoke, man, they just come through. I
Yeah.
hear it. But no, I mean, look, it's verse for me. From my perspective, it's verse. Your boy balling though. I ain't taking nothing from
No,
Mitchell.
Mitchell is balling.
Yeah, he
Yes, he
balling.
is.
He is. But that,
Yes.
I think that what you said is about that's a regular season award for sure. You know what I mean? So if he ain't have a one pick, I mean he locking niggas down, don't get me wrong. But he ain't have a one pick. A lot of that was all turnovers. You know, a lot of that kind of how you changing the game. You know what I'm saying? And bringing momentum. So I go verse in that regard. Close, but I go verse.
Yeah, it's close right now. I think verse got it right now. All jokes
No,
aside.
Mitchell got it.
And I think if we continue on, Mitchell got a chance to take it.
When you do, but you bringing it into the play, man. They already cast
But
those
no,
ballots.
no, I'm saying
They
the
ain't cast it
war,
yet.
Nate, the war
They
is through the
haven't.
regular
Uh-uh.
season.
It's
Okay.
done. Oh, it's done already.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
like
saying they base it off regular season.
Well, you
right.
can't say what he did last week. That was his
I'm,
best game. Verse. That was
what
verse
I'm
best
telling
game.
you,
Speaking.
what
That's
I'm telling you
conceptual.
is what Verse did. I just made that point. You said that he got a pick last week. I'm telling you what Verse done did all year.
Well, he shut down everybody all year.
He didn't
So
shut
I
down
don't
Terry
know then.
McLaurin.
So I'm gonna say
The
Mitchell
first
then.
game he did, he shut down Scary Terry. The first
Okay,
game.
now you said the first game. Wait, the second game. Second game, he looked like he was a deer in headlights.
But was
I don't
Terry
think he
lined
was
up
in headlight.
on the other side?
No, he beat it for a touchdown.
We
That
had
Okay,
to
made
go
him
one
back
look
and look
touchdown.
at
He
stupid.
lined
that.
up for one touchdown against a rookie.
He got one
Yeah,
interception.
he was happy to get that touchdown.
Man, no, he
Yeah.
won't. That's easy work. He broke the record for Redskins history.
He
Don't
was
play with me.
excited.
All right,
I saw McLaurin over there in
let's
the
keep
end zone
moving. How much?
happy. He didn't even
Listen,
know he had caught the ball.
Nate, and the worst amount complain. All right,
McLaurin didn't even know he caught the ball. Tell him. He didn't even know he
really?
caught the ball.
There you go. All right,
Yeah.
Y'all ain't right, man.
what we did.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Hey,
that's the
bro.
same way. That's the same way your defense looked when we beat y'all.
Hey, we beat y'all too. So handle business tonight, and then we'll talk. We'll talk next
All
week.
right,
Hey,
let's go.
Hey, we got
everybody
three.
got to
Hey,
handle business this
We got 2
weekend.
minutes left.
All right, real quick. So let's go. Uh, Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year. Um, like I said before, they got of course, Lamar, uh, Derrick Henry, Josh Allen, Saquon. I think that Saquon is going to get this award because Lamar Jackson is going to get MVP.
Right.
I think Saquon deserves it.
Yes, he does.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
It's a short conversation.
Okay, everybody good. Okay, so Defensive Player of the Year, T.J. Watt, Surtain from the Broncos, Xavier McKinney, Myles Garrett. Defensive Player of the Year, and I'm gonna throw y'all a bone right now. They got T.J. Watt, but the Eagles have the #1 ranked defense. Y'all linebacker, buddy, he needs to be in consideration, and he's not.
Jacoby Dean,
Understand why?
Zach Bond. Yeah, he
Yes,
need to be.
yeah.
they
Zach.
showed his
You
stats
remember when I told
compared.
talk to you
Listen,
about him?
listen.
We got
They
1 minute.
showed his stats compared to Kuechly from Carolina when they went to the Super Bowl. His
And you
stats
shared
are
them with
better
me.
than Zach Kuechly. I sent it to you, right? His
Yep.
stats are better than Zach Kuechly. He needs to
Wow.
be considered. Yes.
We got less
I
than a
told you
minute.
B early on, Zach Bond. You was like, who? I was like, Zach Bond.
All right, Nate, real quick.
Yo,
Let's go ahead and end it off. MVP. I got Lamar Jackson.
I got
Hands down.
Lamar. I got Lamar.
I
Man,
give it to Lamar. He earned it.
I
tell me.
got I got Josh, man. Lamar already
No,
did it.
no,
I
he
got
got
Josh.
that out loud.
I got
Hey,
Josh
hold
because
on.
the way he got
Because
he's done
he
well
already
with us.